Hello friends, Radhika Ravikumar here. In this tutorial, we'll see how we can load the files, that is last three files from the source to the target. So in my previous tutorial, I've already told you how to load the first three records from a file, that is from a source to the target. Hope you guys have understood it clearly. So in this tutorial, I'm going to just tell you how to load the last three records from the source file to the target. So here already I have a mapping. I'll just give you an explanation so that you can follow the same and create this mapping and run in your respective systems. So I have taken the employee oracle table. So for the same, the source qualifier has been generated. From the source qualifier, I'm just taking the e name because I don't want the other fields, simply it will be a confusion for us. We just need the record, that's last three records. So I'm just taking ename as my example. Okay, so in this ename example, what I'm doing is first create an expression transformation and just drag from source to expression just the ename. Then in the ename, if you expand the ename transformation, if you expand the expression transformation in the port, you will be able to see only ename. So you need to create some three extra ports where one will be your variable row that's going to just give you increment and count, like the way I told you the last time while loading the first three records to the target. So just like our sequence generator, we are creating a variable count and then o count and another one extra port, that is o dummy row, that is you're just going to say 1 to that respective dummy port. So what these two does is, as I mentioned, it's going to just give you an incremental count, that number that's going to be incremented by 1. So 1 2 3, those things are going to be called by using o count. Then another one port called o dummy, this is going to give you just 1. Each row is going to be assigned with a number called 1. Okay, so these are the things in this expression transformation. Then create another one transformation called aggregator transformation. So in this aggregator transformation, make sure that you are dragging this o count and dummy o count port and the dummy port to your aggregator transformation. So that's what I've dragged, o count and dummy from the expression transformation, and create one new port called o total record. So this is going to be an output port, and this is going to call the o count. So we are not grouping it. Don't just check this group by, because when you don't check the group by default this o total records is going to have the last record number. For example, um, this consider this employee table is having some 10 records. So when you just call o count using this o total record, it's going to have the value 10. So in my you know in my whatever example, I don't know how many records are there, so that respective count or the respective number is going to be assigned to this o total record. So these are the ports that are available in the aggregator transformation. So then what you're going to do is you're going to make use of a joiner, and you're going to drag these ename and all these three rows to your joiner transformation, which is going to be a source type detail. And from here you're going to drag the o total record and o dummy row to this, and you're going to join with the condition like o dummy 1 is going to be o dummy. Okay, that's nothing but this dummy row is coming from the expression transformation, another one dummy is going to come from the aggregator transformation. So you're just going to you know on the condition that this should be equal to this o dummy. Okay, so based on that you're creating a joiner here. So for that we are making use of joiner transformation. So that's what is about. And you can see these two are master. And make sure, when sometimes what happens is, I have faced it many a times, like when you drag the rows from expression transformation and drag it to your joiner, and then if you drag from the aggregator, you'll not be able to see this, this blue line, the connector. Why this happens is, it's because in this properties, make sure this sorted input is checked. If you don't check it, then obviously you will not be able to see the master connector, to your joiner. Hope you guys are understanding. So make sure this sorter input is checked, so that you will be able to join it properly. So that's what is about joiner. So joiner, what exactly happens, let me explain you that. So here you have here what exactly happens is, in ename, your row is going to be given like, for example, let me just give you an example. I say rad, then I say, then ram, gym, like that. So consider there are three records like this. You can see there is the o count and o dummy count, right? So o count is going to give one value, and then the dummy is going to be 1 again. Then again when you come to ram, it's going to be 2 and the dummy value is going to be 1. Then when you say gym, it's going to be 3 and the dummy count is going to be 1. This is what is going to be in the expression transformation. Okay, this is what is going to be in the expression transformation. So what about this aggregator transformation is, in aggregator transformation, you can see there is o total count and o dummy count. So as you see, this o total count is calling the o count. When we saw that previously, if you open and expand the aggregate transform, you will come to know. So the o total count is going to be just 3, because there are only 3 records, and o dummy count is going to be 1, because 1 has been assigned to it. So this is what is going to be in aggregator transformation. So next, when you join these two by keeping this dummy as the condition, what exactly happens is, obviously this satisfies for all condition, and in this joiner, I'll just take this off, joiner transformation, this is what is going to be your result. Sorry. So this is what will be your result when you join with this dummy as a condition. So later this is going to be given to our filter. What we are suggesting in the filter is, in the filter we are giving condition. Just go to properties and filter condition. In filter condition, just tell that the o total records minus o count should be less than equal to 2, because you need last 3 records, right? So for that, you're just mentioning that this o total records minus o count should be less than equal to 2. So when you give that, uh, only the last 3 records will be given to your target. So I'm leaving all these, and I'm just pulling over this ename and sorry, emp id. I'm just giving some emp id as my field, so that we'll come to know using this count, like what number it is, then the ename. So that's what is about this. So let me run this mapping. Just go to your workflow manager. I've already created the session over here. So I have a file that's already generated, sorry. So let me delete it first of all. Then coming back to my session, I'll just run this session. Okay, make sure you're doing all the changes that needs to be done in this mapping and targets. Mention where you want your file to be present. Give your, in this output file directory name, give the path, and the output file name, give your file name, so that your output file will sit in that respective path. Then just right click and say start task. Okay, you can see it's running, so let it get succeeded. before that, I'll just show you what is the last three records. It's James, Ford and Miller. You can see it here. Just run this query, select start from EMP, and you'll be able to see James, Ford and Miller is the last three records. That's what we want in our file. So you can see the mapping is succeeded. So now if I go to my desktop and see our file has been generated, and you can see here James, Ford and Miller. So these are the last three records from our file. So that is what was our requirement. So this is a very important interview question, so make sure that you are understanding this and practice this and execute the same. Hope this tutorial was helpful. Keep supporting my videos, and thank you very much for watching.